So today I had this revelation that like humans never change. And I really want to keep this short, but the revelation that humans never change came about because I was just reflecting on how odd I think it is that people have these visceral reactions to Donald Trump. Like I genuinely think it's like the strangest thing that people get very very angry about him. And the few times I've asked people like what is your damage with him? Like what's your issue? They really can't articulate it. And it's so weird to me. I'm like you act like you know him. Like he did something. Like he did a personal affront to you. I don't know that man. He a little strange. I don't like the way he talked, but like like he's weird to me. And so then I started thinking today about that. Like, okay, why is this? Like, why is that happening? And I was like, wow, humans never really change. And what I started thinking about was the American Revolution. So back during the American Revolution, like it would have been very hard to get people to want to revolt against British rule, despite how bad it was, if they did not make it about the King of England. If they did not make it about the king, then they would have had to make it about Parliament. And Parliament was like this is what I was taught. You know, I could be wrong. Comment if I'm wrong. But if they made it about Parliament, Parliament is like that could be your cousin, your best friend's sister's, your best friend's sister's husband, whatever. Like they're people that you may know, and so you don't want to revolt against them. But most people don't know the king, and most people, but they know him by name, right? And so it's easy to hate him. And so I look at America and I'm like, people have these visceral reactions, and there's all like America is a mess right now, but so much responsibility in the structuring and development and cohesiveness of America that is the responsibility of our Congress, our House of Representatives, and our Senate has been offloaded to the president. And so many of the things that frustrate us have been offloaded to the president, and he becomes the same figurehead, like whatever the king's name was at that time. I'm not gonna play like I knew because I don't. Um, that it's easy to hate him than it is to blame your Congress people, because they're the ones who actually impact our daily lives. They're the ones who are actually supposed to be handling legislation to make things better in America. But I noticed that people like our senators and our House of our representatives and hate our president. And our president has less say over our daily life. Like, and I was like, wow, we never change. Because it's easier to hate a figurehead than it is to hold the people who actually play a role in your misery accountable. And so, like I said, I wanted to share that because I'm just like, we never change. Like, and that is the only way we'll have a revolution is if we just hate a singular figure.